I've got in my first video I mentioned that I've got a big thing coming up and it's been causing a lot of stress for me. Um it's kind of coming to a head on Thursday, and I've got multiple feelings about it. But today I want to talk about anxiety. Everybody these days is suffering from it without fail. You'll get people that say, "No, I don't suffer from it." And maybe they get it less, but they definitely get it. I think it's inevitable these days. And I think we all experience it and react to it differently. My form of anxiety, I isolate myself. I stay away from people, and I've kind of go into my own world. Usually play video games or put some music on, or go in the gym. I try and keep it healthy. Like I try not to do anything toxic, like start drinking or anything like that. Um, like I say, I haven't drank for a year. That's something I did used to do when I'd have these anxious attacks. I'd drink and play video games. And you know what? People won't say this, but that was fucking hella fun. It was. I don't care. It was fun, but it was hella unhealthy as well. The the main thing that I struggle with is, like I say, isolating myself, and I become less motivated, and I try to numb myself with algorithms on YouTube, Twitter, that kind of thing. I'm starting to learn that no matter how you feel, if you feel anxious or you feel disconnected or you're feeling you've had plenty of sleep but you're feeling tired and it's because you're mentally exhausted, just do the things that you should be doing anyway. Even if you feel like I'm not going to get anything from it and I'm not in the mood for it and I won't feel, when you do something good, you feel like pleasure from it because you're proud of yourself. Sometimes when you feel like mentally exhausted, you don't want to do that because you're like, I'm never going to get to that point where I feel that good again today because I feel like crap. That's not true. Last night I was having these vivid nightmares, and it's not like I don't know if you call them nightmares. You know where you wake up and uh, you see like a spider or something, and then you go, oh, and wake up, and then it's gone. I think it's called like lucid dreaming or something. It was like a black mist next to me. The black mist kind of like came towards me, and then it hissed like a cat, and I couldn't get back to sleep. And that was like 4 in the damn morning. And if you remember, I said I had to do my assignment, that massive booklet. So I've handed the booklet in. The booklet's been signed off and passed, and now, I'll be going through to the practical. I've just been to the gym, and like I say, I saw that mist thing last night, and I've had no sleep. I was up at 4 in the morning, didn't sleep at all, so I made us breakfast. Then I took my partner to work, and then I went to college, dropped the thing off, and then I've come back home and I've slept and napped for like 3-4 hours, and it sent me off whack completely. My body clock was a mess. So I was feeling unmotivated. I was feeling whacked out, where it's like, right, I've messed up my body clock. I don't feel healthy anymore. And I was having an internal battle of, should I go to the gym or not? And I just realized half of the strain that I'm getting, where I'm like, I'm not happy with this and I feel down and I feel anxious and that kind of thing, it's because of the battle. If you just stop the battle and do what you're supposed to do, you might not feel better. Maybe you'll still feel groggy, but at least you've done it, and that battle will take some of the strain off you. If you don't do that battle, the strain will go. And I feel good again. I didn't think I thought today was a write-off. I swear I've got OCD or something, because I feel like if the first half of my day something goes wrong drastically, my brain just throws the day out the window and goes, right, today's fucked. Just, I don't know, sleeping all day, play video games, and then we'll start again tomorrow. Today I was like, yeah, I fucked up last night because I didn't sleep. I've napped in the day, but I just continued as normal and I feel great. I feel great. I don't know if I told you it's to do with court, my thing that I'm worried about on Thursday. I'm not going to prison, or there's no criminal stuff. It's nothing like that. But It's a life-changing thing. My solicitor's speaking to me, and they're actually really, really helpful. They're telling me that it's going to be hard, but I should get what I want. Now, courts aren't always doing the correct thing, so it's still scary. And the judge that I've got is apparently new to the game. I don't know. She's doing things that are completely unpredictable. Like certain things happened, and solicitors and professionals all said like, "Oh, you've won. This is done," and she just kept going and going, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And then one professional would say to me like, "I've never seen a judge do this," and I'd be like, "Sure, you haven't." And then another professional come in and say the same, and then I've got the point now where I'm like, "All right, this judge is just." I don't think she's on one, but I think she's new to it and she's testing waters and trying different things, and it's unpredictable. I've tried to, I wouldn't say try to be religious, but I'm having spiritual feelings where I feel like there is something out there with like belief systems and order to the world, and yin and yang, and even Jesus's teachings. There's a lot of things where I don't know. There's a lot of things I can't explain where I feel like there is something going on. I don't know. I feel like I'm just scared to say that I want to be. I want to be religious. I would like to be. I think it's something brilliant and beautiful that you can fall back on. But I grew up in the atheist circle. But when my partner took me to that church, the Filipino church, and it was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful, and I was kind of jealous a little bit. I was like, I wish I had a community like that. So yeah, if you're feeling anxious or worried, or you're feeling like the main thing I get with anxiety is energy depletion. I feel like I've got no energy at all when I feel anxious. No energy, and I can't go out, and I actually feel like my body just won't be able to do stuff. Like I feel like my lungs are chesty and phlegmy, and if I work out I'm going to get ill, or I feel like I'm going to be straining my heart because I've not done it for that long, and my brain makes the most ridiculous excuses for why I wouldn't do things. I make all these excuses, and at the end of the day it all goes back to the same point, so that I can just stay at home, be in my comfort bubble, and just not put myself at risk for anything. Things like, if I go out and meet people, there will be people that don't like me. There will be people that think I'm weird. There'll be people that like me. There'll be people that, I don't know. There'll be so many different, and I need to be open to the criticism or the friendliness or the love. I need to be open to that. I need to let myself be. I need to allow myself to come into that, because that's what life is about. So there's that side of it, and then the physical side of it, where I'm going to the gym or going outside. I physically don't have energy some days. I'll wake up and I just want to stay in bed. And I know they say like depression, anxiety, it causes you to have no energy. The real chances for change is when you feel like that. When you feel like that and actually do something when you don't feel like it, that's when change happens. If you feel like you want to go to the gym, or you feel like you want to do something, or you're in one of those self-improvement moods, you're not changing yourself. You're just in a phase. If you are at that point where you don't want to do it and you feel tired and exhausted, that is the point where you should do it, because that's where change occurs. That's where there's room for improvement. That's where, when you do something that you wouldn't usually do, and that's where the challenge comes in. That's when the mental toughness comes in. That's when you should be doing it. So anytime your brain shows resistance to something, not like something stupid like walking over the edge of a cliff and you're like, don't do it, and you're like, oh fuck it, I'm showing resistance, whoop. None of that shit. I'm talking, there's dishes in the sink and you're like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow morning. Don't do it. Don't say that. Go do the dishes. Just do it right there and then. You have a fleeting thought in your mind of, I could either sit down in bed and play on the Nintendo DS or watch TV, or I could read a book. Don't do that internal battle in your mind where it's like, oh, which one do I do? If I do that, then I've been good and I'll feel good about it. But then if I do, just You know what the right answer is. Go read a book. It'll teach you patience. It'll teach you calmness. It's almost like a form of meditation, reading a book. When you read a book, there's silence and there's room for interpretation, and your thoughts aren't being influenced by other factors. And it's like if you're watching YouTube, they've got the music on that make you feel a certain emotion, and then the video's playing and you're looking at it and feeling different emotions, and it's all doing it for you, and it's amazing, but it's sending you on like a dopamine roller coaster where it's like, boom, look at this, look at this, look at this, feel this way, enjoy this, want this, go for this, buy this. If you read a book, it's just you and the words on the page. Well, that's why I'm reading, going to the gym, meditating. I just need to ground myself, present myself. God, I can't get over that sunset. Look at this, guys. Don't know if you can see it properly. Beautiful. Can you see that? I swear, my beautiful. I don't think I'll put all of that into the video. I'll probably just like edit it down to relevant little points. But the gist of it is, with anxiety, don't let it dictate to you how your day should go. Carry on your day. Do the things you know you should be doing. It is as simple as that. You know what to do. You do know what to do. I know what to do. We all know what to do. It's just we've become so complicit in comfort that we're spoiled. We're spoiled, and we try to avoid any friction, be it mental or physical. And that friction is what toughens our skin. And at the end of the day, we're just animals. We need to toughen ourselves up for the world. In every level. The corporate world, construction, I don't know, social, family. There isn't a point where strength isn't good for you. Anyway, I'm going to go get a protein shake. I might record later tonight. Peace.